Welcome to the Miami Herald Business Show. I'm Niala Boodhoo. It's easy to get caught up in the holidays and forget that the end of the year is approaching, which means there's just 1 month left to get your taxes in order for 2009. Especially if your income has changed drastically this year, there are some important things you need to know. Matt McGrath is here today to talk to me about some of these issues. He's the president of the Financial Planning Association of Florida and is based here in Miami at the firm of Evans Katz. Hi, Matt. Thanks for coming in today.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
If you do have a situation where your income is going to change this year or next year, what should you do?
Well, the first thing to do is to make sure you have a plan. Take a look and see what does your income look like this year, what do you think it's going to look like next year, and get an idea of is that going to result in a change of your tax bracket. That's going to be the most important thing to be aware of as far as potential actions to take.
And does it make sense to make, for example, extra mortgage payment this year versus next year?
It might very well make sense to either make an extra payment this year if you think your income is going to be higher this year than next year, or possibly even the reverse when it comes to your property taxes, which would be delay your property tax payments to January if you think your income might be higher next year.
So if you think your income is going to be higher, you should wait on the property tax payments.
Exactly. So if you think you're going to be higher next year, you want to defer your deductions until January if possible. If you think you're going to be higher income this year, you want to accelerate your deductions that maybe you'll be waiting until January.
Okay. Any other tips that people should know about? Any other changes in the law this year or things that people should know just at the next
Another thought for folks to keep in mind is look and see how much withholding did they have taken from their paychecks this year, and did they find themselves getting a large refund? If so, they should adjust their withholding on their 2010 paycheck so they don't have to have as much come back at the end of the year. They can have it available to them throughout the year.
And that's a form you need to fill out with the IRS, but do you need to work with your employer to do that as well?
You actually do that through your employer, yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for that information.
Thank you.
That was Matt McGrath of Evans Katz. Also, if you're planning on making donations and claiming those, keep in mind the IRS has some very specific rules on what you can claim for donating clothes, stocks, or even cash. For more information, visit the IRS's website and search for publications 521 and 561. Thanks for watching. For the Miami Herald Business Show, I'm Niala Boodhoo.